Hello everybody, my name is Reginald Larkin. I'm a quality control authenticator here at The RealReal. We're going to talk about a brand that requires very little introduction. It's been mentioned by Beyonce, Oprah, Sonja Morgan loves it. Today we're going to talk about Telfar. Founded in 2005, this brand has been at the forefront of inclusivity and intersectionality for a number of years. Telfar bags have democratized luxury in a few key ways, but one of the most pronounced has been the price point. The price point has steadily stayed below $300. What's remarkable about that is that this is an item that is a great gateway into the luxury space, but it also allows our potential clients or customers of this brand to really look at the fact that they get to share a bit of iconography and share it with some of the biggest names in fashion and just honestly pop culture. There are a few touch points that you want to look at when you are authenticating Telfar bags. For most luxury handbags, I really like to look at the stitching to make sure it's neat and uniform. It's worth noting that this brand uses exclusively vegan leather. We also like to make sure that we can prominently see the T inside the C. We also want to make sure that we have a twill lining on the interior and that we also have a logo tag T inside the C. And again, note that it is double stitched. Also for the interior, you want to have a snap closure that's unbranded at the top. Many of the Telfar bags will also have a care tag. It just has the branding and also 2005 listed. These are just a few key points that we like to look for when we're talking about Telfar. I could talk about authenticating Telfars all day, but I won't bog you down with too much. At The RealReal, the way we price our Telfars is we really like to look at the size and the color of the bag. People may have a different preference for like what kind of size they want their bag to be, but when it comes down to the color, we typically see the neutrals, the blacks, the tans, the browns, the whites. Those guys tend to kind of move a little bit faster at times versus our more vibrant or seasonal friends who are on the brighter side of life. You might be able to catch a good steal at The RealReal. When Beyonce, one of my favorite people on this planet, best friend in my head, mentioned that the Telfar bags were important on her Summer Renaissance album and song, we saw an 85% surge in our searches for Telfars, which is incredible. It just notes that here at The RealReal, not only do we have the supply, but we also have the demand. The typical resale for Telfar bag, we're seeing here at The RealReal that they're doubling. You can find a medium for about $495 to up to well over $600, which is really exciting to see that the demand is really driving up the price and the resale value of these bags. People really want them, and here at The RealReal, we have some ways that you can secure your bag. Literally. Tips for cracking the code for purchasing your Telfar at The RealReal. I'm letting you guys in on my personal secrets. I also have a shopping problem. So that being said, I have mastered the art of creating my own feed at The RealReal. If you type into the search engine, let's say Telfar shopper or Telfar tote, and you save that search, you can actually filter it even further based on the colors you're looking for. And anytime a new Telfar hits the website, you can absolutely get your obsession on it. How do you obsess, you might add? I'll tell you. When you go into a listing at The RealReal, there's a little heart in the corner. That heart is your friend. The filter is one way for you to almost kind of source your Telfars, and the obsessions is to make sure that you can find out when your items are going on sale or when they're even available for you to purchase. I think I'm in love with the medium. I like that you get the happy medium because I love the medium. You get the best of both worlds. You're getting the sizing that you want, but it's not too much for me. I feel like even though I'm a tall man, I do think like a medium kind of suits my needs. I've heard someone this week liken collecting handbags to collecting cars. You take care of your car, you know, you get those regular maintenance checkups, and I think you have to do the same thing with your handbags. You have to make sure the leather is clean, that you are storing them properly. There is some overlap in care for leather and vegan leather. So I would suggest that you would use like a good leather moisturizer or a leather wipe, or even you could use a baby wipe if you'd like. You can just kind of massage in a circular motion the face of the bag or whichever areas you want to clean. And then I would let it sit for maybe like half a day, and you should see that the bag is refreshed. Not only are any potential like markings or stains being lifted out, but it's also an opportunity for the bag to have its luster return. We'll do it one more time. One of the cool things about leather is that when the light hits it, there's like a kind of situation going on. You want to moisturize your Telfar, right? I think it'd be a shame to have an ashy Telfar. The more you care for your bags, the more they can retain their value and even at times exceed their value. So you just want to put that TLC into your Telfar.